I get asked a lot by law students and other attorneys who are thinking about maybe moving over to real estate side of things. They're like, gosh, transactional practice has got to be so boring. It's not. We get to see all kinds of people all day, every day that definitely can get more interesting than really boring depositions. So not that long ago, I had a buyer come in. Well, actually, she wasn't the buyer. She was acting as power of attorney for her parents, who were the buyers, and they were both on the loan. So she had to sign for both of them. And the power of attorney signature is not just signing their names. It's signing their names by whoever the power of attorney's name is, and then saying attorney in fact after that. So she had to do that on probably 100 plus pages. And she got a hand cramp so bad it made her cry. We can laugh about it now. In fact, I've seen her since and she thinks it's hilarious now. But she had to sign so much and she got such a bad hand cramp that she cried. So I have probably seen more tears from hand cramps or whatever it may be than I ever did in the courtroom. Now, the second common type of closing is actually my late law partner's favorite kind of closing. Sometimes in a refinance, spouses may be getting divorced and one spouse is deeding away their interest to the other spouse. So they have to come to the closing, however short of a time that may be, to sign the deed. Or maybe they don't even need to come to closing, but the soon-to-be ex-spouse wants them to, and that's because they're wearing their revenge outfit. This person shows up to the closing dressed to the nines, hair done. If they wear makeup, their makeup is flawless. I mean, they're looking the best they've ever looked because they cannot wait to show their soon-to-be ex what they are missing. So I personally enjoy these too because it's great to see someone who's just like feeling really good about themselves. But Ben loved these because he's like, gosh, he does not know. This guy does not know what he's about to see whenever he walks into the room and his spouse has her revenge outfit on. And this next one might be my personal favorite. I love when kids come to closings because I think it can be a fun memory for them if we try to involve them in the closing somehow. But this one particular closing, the parents had a young son. He may not have even been 4 yet, but 3.5 to 4-year-old range. And he was pretty rambunctious. At the end of the closing, though, when his parents were done signing, this little boy, he runs around the table, comes right up next to me. I ask if he's excited, has he picked out his new room, and he kind of nods, and then he yells, "Give me my keys, sometimes I can't believe that really happened. His parents were mortified. They're apologizing to me. I'm like, listen, if a 4-year-old hurts my ego, I've got bigger problems. Like, this is not a big deal at all. But it's still one of my favorite stories to tell, the time that the 4-year-old called me the B word and demanded his keys. Our firm does nearly 2,000 closings a year, so I am at no shortage of interesting people and interesting scenarios that happen. There are so many other stories that I could tell you. So if you're interested in funny or weird or interesting closing stories that have happened, comment below and maybe we can do some more videos like this so I can tell you more things that happen in the closing room. And if you're interested in learning more about the real estate closing process in general, watch these other videos.